Okay, so I'm going to be totally honest here. I used to lie on my resumes about jobs and work history, and including my education. That's my notes and stuff. It's like I was actually an excellent, an excellent accountant and excellent manager, and always did a good job. There were probably, I wouldn't say always, 100% of the time, but like there were a few jobs I had where it's like I probably could have done a better job. So, but even so, it's like I was very good. I was just as good as anybody that would have, like, say, a master's degree in accounting. Plus, I was also a good manager. Not everybody's cut out to be a manager. Lots of times they think that they could stick anybody in management, but most people are not good as managers. There's nothing wrong with not being a management type. It's just, like a personality thing and being able to, be organized and so on. So anyway, so to make myself look better, it's like I used to actually lie about my freaking education because it's like I went to a business college, and I took all the accounting courses and I graduated from it and everything, but I didn't have a bachelor's degree, and everybody, even, I wouldn't say early on, but by the 1980s, mid 80s and stuff, they expected you to have a bachelor's degree in accounting, if you wanted to get a job and stuff. So it's like otherwise I'd be stuck as an accounting clerk. So I used to fib about my education, and then I used to also, it's like as far as like jobs, sometimes I didn't trust the people that were like in management and stuff to get me a to give me a good reference and stuff. So sometimes I use my boyfriend Ken as a reference, for a job, as like he was my manager or something. And um, let's see what else. It's like, but yeah, it's like I would exaggerate. I actually made up a couple of companies, here and there, that I worked for that didn't exist. And it's not like I did a crappy job. Once I got that job, I always did a really good job. Except, like I said, a couple of times. It's like it's like I screwed up a couple of times. At the very end of my career, I was really burned out. From being treated poorly. Actually, what it was is like some of the places you just didn't feel like you were appreciated for all the hard work that you did and the great job that you did, and so I was like burned out. So I know the last place I worked at, I did not do a very good job, and I'm kind of like embarrassed about it, but it's like, heck, I'm 70 years old now, so I don't give a crap, so about people knowing about it. But it's like I said, it's like I didn't I've the vast majority of the time I did an excellent job, and then some places, like Santa Monica Pay Physicians, I got treated very poorly, and there was no excuse for that, no excuse at all. But it's like I think that's about it, about as far as like it's like I look at the one of the things about my resume and stuff, I don't have like a copy of my resume when I was working, like a true like a true copy of like the different places I worked at and what times and stuff, because the resumes I've got, there's like some fibbing going on, like how long I worked for some place, or whatever, or, it's like so it's like, so I don't have, like, unfortunately I can't go back and look at my resume, and figure out, it's like, oh yeah, I worked here then, and it's like, and from there to there, it's like, so but anyway, so I thought I'd come clean.